Not very good. Hey, I already started one. Yeah, I started already. Wait.
Waiting for the host to start.
Yeah, started.
Now only video preview. Okay, check here first date. That's like this.
Yeah. The lighting is not so good. So,
Okay, so join in with video.
Yeah.
My lips look really pale, but I need color. Oh,
let me see your face.
looks really, everything all looks very nice. Yeah, but looks pale. I like it. Yeah, just I like darker the. I'm so scared of dark colors.
Why? No. Back in the day, all those used to be dark one.
I know. I still love red, okay?
Hi, Miss Farah. See, someone is addressing me as Miss Farah.
Yeah. Okay, so am I enjoying this video?
Yes. Let me see your face. Just join and see.
The host will let you in soon. Talking to you.
The student helper say, hi, Miss Farah. Say, I bukan Farah. Oh, you dahsyat lah your picture. Okay. So you see, is it echoing?
What?
You mute yourself. Cannot lah. It's echoing, right?
Yeah. Okay.
When I go sit down there. Oh, let me see.
Why are you so higher? Put yourself higher.
Okay, wait. Can you still hear me? How is it now? How is it? How is it now? Is it better? I can. It's not echoing, huh?
No. Okay, I've unmute myself. How is it?
Cannot what? Yeah, you mute yourself.
I unmute already. You want me to mute or unmute?
Mute. Can you? Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's still. Okay, you know what? Let me try with my headphones. Okay. Hello. Can you say something, Farah? Oh, it's not. Wait.
Hi, Sumi.
Hello.
Hi, Sumi.
Oh, it's not my phone. Wait, hold on. Hello.
Hi, Sumi.
It's not working. Yeah.
Cannot, Ayaz.
No, I don't know why.
Okay.
Hello.
Cannot. What is it that is the issue with your
I
headphone?
can't seem to connect. Wait, hold on. Can what? Can what?
Are you connected?
Yeah, I moved far away. I'll check. Oops.
If not, let me try to use mine.
Yeah. Okay, can you say something?
Hi, Sumi.
Oh yeah, it's so. Okay. I'm gonna remove. Can you hear me? Say something.
Hi.
I think this here is better now. Oh my god. at these photos. Can you hear me now? Okay, I think
Can you, okay, put your headphones on and talk because right now I'm listening to you.
yeah, I am, but I don't seem to connect to my headphones.
Okay, let me connect to mine and then see whether.
Okay. Okay, I'll mute, see? Say something,
Can you hear me?
but it's not echoing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not echoing.
But I can't hear you.
Oh, wait, can you hear me now?
Can't hear. Louder?
Hello? Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Okay, let me try my headphones as well. Hi, Farah, can you say something?
Hi, Sumi. Looking
Oh,
good.
nothing. Shit. Okay, say something.
Hi, Sumi.
Say again.
Hi, Sumi.
Say it again. Say it again.
Hi, Sumi.
It's not connecting. Never mind.
So you want me to use mine or not?
Say something again.
Sorry? Is my volume okay? So how are we going to do this?
I think, okay, let me try to move to somewhere further and see if it works.
Why don't you go and sit at Nalina's place?
Where's Nalina?
Here.
Okay. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It's not so bad, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't echo. Okay.
Is the volume very loud or should I reduce it or it's fine?
It's fine. Is it echoing for you? No, right?
Not at this point, no.
Okay, so when I'm speaking, I will mute myself. Okay. It seems fine for me. I think it's okay.
So okay, when you are speaking, I will mute.
Remember to
Okay.
Sorry?
Sorry?
Whenever I'm saying something, just mute yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, you're set. I'll bring my stuff here. And close our screen. So we can start now.
So we are in already, right? Huh? So should I use? Oh. Oh, no, cannot lah.
Hi, morning.
Hello.
Hi. So they should be done by 10:40 and then they will come in at about 10:45. Is that right?
Yeah. So you can like now prepare your slide, see if it's all okay.
Okay, I'll share my screen, yeah?
Yeah.
One second, one second. Right, yeah? Correct.
Correct. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna share screen. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see the slides.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna click. So what I want you to do, I'm gonna share a link here, Renju, and when they
in
come
the-
in, yeah, there's a link that I'm gonna share with you.
In the chat, is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat. But when people come in, you have to keep sharing it, huh?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, because people who come in late, they can't see the previous chat, right?
Okay, sure.
Now one thing is this activity that we're gonna do has a cap of only 40 participants.
40 participants.
40 participants. So that's the only challenge that we're gonna have. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let them know that unfortunately not everyone can participate for now because we have a bit of restriction in that. But it's just this one activity.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And if people come in late, I will let them. I think Miss Farah will let them know that just hang on while we complete the activity and then move on to our slides.
Okay, sure.
Hold on. Just take out my slide. So there's two links that I'm going to share throughout the whole session. I will put it in the chat for you, okay?
Okay.
It's the first link. Let me just double confirm. This is the link, okay? This is the first activity. When they come in, I will do.
Okay. It's the first activity, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is the code. If some of them require the code, I'm going to put the code here. All right.
Okay, sure.
That is the first one. Second one is when I teach them how to sign up. Put it so you can keep it on your, I don't know, somewhere.
Yeah, sure.
This is the second one. So this is the first one is I'm done right at the beginning. That means once they come in, I will do the activity with them. And this is when Miss Farah would say, okay, now I'm going to tell you all how to sign up. Then you have to put the second.
Oh, so when the participants come in, I will send the first first link and the code, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I'll put a message as well. Please click on the following link. Huh? Okay, I'll put that in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. You participants.
By the way, I'll be recording this entire workshop, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, oh, sorry. Disregard that, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
It's not the full one. limitations. Don't admit it, yeah. Don't
Okay, sure.
will be
Oh, Miss, do you have this background?
yeah, I do.
Okay, sure.
All good, Ravindran?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
All right, so that is what you're going to share when people come in.
Oh, this one. Okay, sure.
Okay. The sign in. Yeah, the one sign in. Yeah. Yeah. For the sign in, I'll also add this here.
Okay.
Sign in.
So do I admin in first or just I'll wait for one more?
Just 2 more minutes. I'll just put this
Okay,
last
sure.
please remember
This is the one, right?
yeah, that's the least.
Okay.
So again, just to quickly let you know, the first one is for the first activity. Once I give you the cue, you share it in. Yeah. And then
Okay,
the
sure.
second one is Miss Farah will share it with you and say, okay, now we're gonna share with you the Nearpod sign up. Yeah, only these 2 links. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You can bring them in, but let me turn on the camera.
Okay, I wait for it. So I admit now.
Yes, please do.
Okay.
Hi, Christy. Thank
Hi,
you for joining
Sumi.
us and supporting us. Hi,
All
Joanne.
the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm a little. Hi, Joanne. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Farah. All the best.
We'll just give a couple of minutes. I don't think we can. Can you all hear Farah? No, we can't hear you, Farah.
We can't.
Nope. For those of you who have just joined us, welcome. Just hang on while we give a bit more time for the others to join in as well, yeah? I have just a quick question in the chat. If you are willing to answer, that's great. How you all are feeling today? Just do share with us.
Morning, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Yes,
Great.
loud and clear, Farah.
Thank you. Okay.
I've just posted a question in the chat, Farah, just for those of you. I think people are still sort of
Yeah.
coming in. How you guys are feeling today? Be great if you could share with us in the chat how you guys are feeling. Thanks, Joanne. Don't click on the link as yet. Winjun, I think just let's hang on because people might just start to click in. So we'll just hang on for a bit. And once everybody's coming in, we're about to start, and then we will send. Oh, thanks for being excited, Jade.
Yeah, we hope you guys will enjoy this workshop.
Yeah. Hi, Kenny.
Kenny.
Thank you for joining, Kenny.
Hi, sorry. Can I know whether this app Nearpod
Mhm.
is it a paid app or is it a free app?
Yeah, so the one that I'm using right now is a paid app. Sorry, it's a free app, but there's also paid versions. But to be honest, they are a little pricey. It goes up to about 159 USD for a year for the silver app. I mean, there are various versions. Actually, I will be talking about the different kinds of variation to the pricing as well. So for this, I've been using this for 2 years, and I've been using the free version.
So the free version is presumably enough for our classes?
Yeah, so but the only thing, there's a cap of 40 people that can enter any activity or so forth. So and you can only create a certain amount of slides and activities, and I think it's about 100 MB or something like that. And then after that, you have to delete the previous ones, and then so in terms of storage, when you purchase it, there will be a lot more storage and a lot more number of students that can attend per session.
I see. Okay. All right. So for our classroom, so ideally for tutorial, but maybe not for lecture, especially like for comm skills where we
Yeah, so if you want to keep your lecture engaging, yeah, you want to make it interactive, because the great thing about this is, which I think Farah and I will share later on, is you can actually the Nearpod, you can, whatever slides that you created in PowerPoint, you can upload it on Nearpod. And then, so students, when they are viewing it, you can put in activities here and there, and then it comes interactive. So it doesn't become just a PowerPoint slide. So you have cute, little assessments along the way. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Looking forward to
yeah, I
hear
hope
what
you
have to share.
Sorry, you're a little soft. Can you speak a little louder?
Yeah. I've been having this problem with my Zoom. I don't know why.
Oh no.
Even sometimes my students say that I'm soft, but I have put it up to the max. I need to. I don't know. Probably there's a problem.
Oh no. But I can hear you just a little soft. When should we start? Should we start now, or should we still wait for people to come in?
I think we can start now.
We can start? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you everyone for joining us. I'm going to share my slide. Just hang on 1 second. Okay, welcome everybody. I'm so glad that all of you could join us today. My name is Sumitra, and I'm one of the presenters for today. And then we also have...
Hi, I'm Farah. Good morning, everyone.
So we are both from CELS and the Center for English Language Studies at Sunway University. And today we would like to share with you a little bit about this Nearpod platform, which I came about 2 years ago during MCO, and I have found it really interesting and really engaging for my students then. And I've also continued using it till now. So hopefully whatever sharing that we do today, it benefits you in some way. Yeah. So before we start today, we would like to engage with you guys with a quick activity on Nearpod. So what you need to do is there is a link that is being shared by Wenjun. If you click on the link, you'll be able. So what happens is don't exit your Zoom. Just click on the link, put in your name, and you'll be able to see a welcome message. This will take you to your browser, yeah? But again, just minimize your Zoom because you still need to hear me, and it will take you to a browser. If you have any challenges, please let us know in the chat, yeah? I should be able to see you. Yes, okay, Cassie is in, Michelle Lu is in, Chris, Yvonne, Jane Chai. Okay, I'm seeing people sort of being able to access it. For those of you who have just joined us, welcome. We're doing a quick activity. There's a link in the chat. Click on the link. Don't exit the Zoom. It will take you to your browser, and you just have to fill in your name and how you would like to be addressed. And we're going to do a quick activity. Okay, I can see everyone is signing in. That's great. We'll give another minute so that everyone has signed in, yeah? There should be about 34, I think, or 34, 30, yeah, should be 34 participants. Okay. So just let me know how many of you are able to see the welcome sign on your browser, on Nearpod. Are you all able to see a welcome sign? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a little blue slide with a welcome sign. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to check so that no one has any challenges. Okay. All right, so give another 30 seconds before we move on. Anyone who's having any challenges, do let us know. Or if you don't have the link because you've just joined us, please let us know. We will share it in the chat again. Maybe Wenjun, you can share it again. Yeah. Righty. We've got another participant who has just joined us. Okay. Thank you, Wenjun. I think that there's 2 more people coming in. Hi, welcome for those of you who have just joined us. I think, yeah. Thank you for joining us. We've put up a link. More people are joining us. Okay, so we are going to start right now. For those of you who have just joined us, there's a link in the chat. Click on the link and it will take you to your browser. Don't exit Zoom because you still need to hear me. And click your name and you sign in, okay? Now, unfortunately, there's a cap. There's only 40 participants that can join in because I only have the free access to this, yeah, the platform. It's so please bear with us. Just hold on. It's very quick. We're just going to go through it, and let's have fun. Okay, so go on to your Nearpod. You should be able to see a blank emoji. Yeah, you'll be able to see a blank emoji. Now on this blank emoji, I would like you to draw. Yes, I want you to draw how you are feeling at this moment. So if you look at the bottom left, there will be these little tabs where you can click, you can even write, you can even put up another picture if you want to, or you can use the pen and draw how you are feeling. So I'm going to give you about 3 to 4 minutes to draw how you are feeling at this moment today. All right. Are you all able to draw? Please let me know in the chat. Cannot. Okay, just give me a second. Just want to try again. Just hang on, guys. What a day for it not to happen. Just 1 second. Okay, it will start in 2 seconds. Okay. All right. Now you should be able to access it. Thank you for bearing with me, yeah? Okay. So just be creative as much as you can. On the blank emoji, just draw how you are feeling at this moment. And from my screen, I will be able to see each and everyone's drawing. So, oh, good job, Chua Chi, I can see. Shireen looks happy. Joanne Wong is drawing the eyes. I think she's struggling a little bit. Oh, good one, Betty. There are no pupils in the eye, but yeah, it's great. It has eyelashes. Yeah. Thank you, Sastina. You're looking happy. That's great. You can even add text if you want to. There's also a text button. Thank you, Tarshini. Oh, little stars in your eyes. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Cassandra. What happened? Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, no. All right. Kenny. Oh, that's good drawing, Kenny. Thank you. Pauline. There's a lot of Z's. All right. So this is great. Yeah. So I'm able to see what you're drawing, and I'm going to share screen in a little bit so that you can see what actually from the teacher's dashboard, what actually I'm viewing as well. Yeah. So let me share screen. So if you go back to Zoom, you'll be able to see, this is what I can see from the teacher's dashboard. So everyone, oh, look at Jenny's, yeah? So this is what I see from my side, yeah? As you can see, so all of your progress, your work. So this is great, yeah? So from my end, this is what I see. And you can even give feedback, like how I was giving feedback, I was giving comments, you know, this is what I would do with some of my students. So I usually use this activity as a warmer. And all halfway through, when, you know, it has been a long lecture, I've been, you know, ranting about or rambling about, and then I just throw this in, and, you know, it just helps with students who are a little bit more tactile in that manner, and, you know, they just want to explore, and students generally have really fun with this, yeah, of any age. I've even used it with adults, and just like yourselves, and it has been great. I hope you're enjoying it, though. All right, so that is basically, Pauline, the codes. So sometimes what I've realized is some teachers in the past, I don't know if it happens now, but you can even access it through the code. So just in case, if you did not use the link, you can join in using a code, just like Zoom, you know, sometimes you can use the link, sometimes you can use a code, yeah. Is the able to write or edit on the student's board? Not exactly, we can't do that, but you can give feedback. So you can't actually go into their work and start typing it in. I think that is actually great. If Nearpod is able to do something like that, that would be great, right? For now, no. Okay, so thank you so much. Again, I'm just going to share my screen. This is what I see from the teacher's dashboard. So on the blank emoji, I told you guys to draw how you're feeling at this moment. This is just a warmer on how, just to engage kids at the beginning of or your students at the beginning of your class. I also have used it at the end of my class, just, you know, to see how they're feeling at the moment and so forth. So if you see, this is great, yeah. All right, great. So you can exit out of the Nearpod, and now we're going to go back to our slides on Zoom. Okay. All right. And I think Farah will continue from now on, and she will explain what the next couple of slides Farah will be presenting. All right. And if you have any questions, just throw them in the chat, and we will do our best to reply to them. Or we will, or perhaps if you do not have the time, we will do a Q&A at the end. Thank you so much, and hope you enjoy the session.
Okay, all right. So you guys have done all your drawing. Looks really nice, awesome. So the plan for today is for us to go through the Nearpod overview, followed by the features and activities that can be done on Nearpod. We'll try to do as much as we can. Hopefully, we do not have a time constraint. And lastly, we'll see how we can create our own activities. So that's the agenda for today. Hopefully, we'll be able to go through all of them with you. Okay. Okay, so let's just go through the overview. What is Nearpod? So basically, I think Sumi has mentioned roughly what Nearpod is about. It actually allows teachers to create interactive lessons both in the classroom or online. As you can see, there are a lot of things that can be done with Nearpod. You started off with the drawing, but there's much more that can be done actually. And it's very easy and fun to use. You can use it easily in the classroom. I would think that Nearpod can actually be used for primary, secondary, and perhaps to a certain extent for university students. It depends what you are doing with them on that platform. Now, Nearpod also allows teachers to create interactive presentations such as quizzes, polls, videos, collaborative boards, and much more, which we will take a look at later on. So where can Nearpod be used? You can use it in the physical classroom when you are in the classroom with the students face-to-face. You can use it as a flipped classroom. Hybrid models, which we are actually now going through, where you may have some classes online and some classes face-to-face. One thing that is good about Nearpod is it also acts as a self-directed learning for students, and you can give them an activity which they can actually do it on their own without you having to be there. But of course, you can take a look at their work. And it can also be done as live online sessions. Okay, so if you have any questions, just please leave it in the chat and we will try to answer them as we go along, yeah? So why is Nearpod different, or how can it make a difference to you and your students in the classroom? It is engaging. It allows students to engage throughout the lessons, not just simply staring at PowerPoint slides or the blackboard or the whiteboard in our classes. It acts as a live formative assessment, and it gives immediate real-time feedback, which is wonderful. You are able to give feedback to your students immediately without having them to wait. So I think this is a very good platform for teachers to use for their students. And you are also able to review data while and after the activity has finished. Okay, so these are some of the differences that Nearpod can make for your classroom. So using Nearpod, you can create presentations from scratch on nearpod.com. can be taken from the library, which we will go through. Sumi will go through with you later, the various activities that can be done on Nearpod. It can also be converted from PowerPoint, which is excellent, and also from Google Slides. So instead of just using PowerPoint and Google Slides on its own, you can try to use Nearpod. And of course, please bear in mind that with Google Slides, it only comes with an upgrade. So basically, if you're using the free Nearpod platform, it has its limitations. And if you purchase it, then it would come with more features. Right. And Nearpod can be used, some of the uses of Nearpod, it can actually be used at the beginning of a lesson. You can actually take it right through from the beginning right till the end. You can use it as to do an icebreaker or a warmer. Also to access prior knowledge, elicit misconceptions, and pulse check at the beginning of a lesson. During the lesson, it is very engaging for you to check for understanding, and it also allows to be used to ask questions. And at the end of a lesson, there is this one part where it's called ticket out the door, which you can actually use it with your students, and it is rather interesting. You can reflect and summarize what has been done. So basically, Nearpod can be used for the entire lesson without having to switch platforms. So for Nearpod, as I mentioned earlier, there is the free version of it, but the free version has its limitations, as you can see on the screen, that it's only 100 MB. And I think we mentioned this earlier, that only 40 students are allowed per session. And if you are going to use it for a larger classroom, then I think it's best you check with your institution if you're able to purchase it, or they can purchase it for you, if you would like to use the gold or the platinum version of it. Because if you're going to use the free version, there are some limitations. However, with the gold and platinum, you will be able to do much more with your students in terms of activities and storage limits as well. And this is how a Nearpod would look. You can actually look at the platform, and you can also explore the Nearpod library. And give me a second, yeah. Okay, and when you get into the platform, you will be able to search for lessons, activities, and videos, depending on what you want to teach your students. So as I mentioned earlier, it's really good for primary, secondary, and to a certain extent, university students are able to also use it. Again, it's how you really want to tailor this to your classroom and your activities. So you can actually choose from a wide range of subjects or activities that you would like to do with them. And you can actually use whatever that's already in the Nearpod if you do not want to create your own lesson. So I find this very, very exciting, and it's interesting, something different for the students, whereby you are able to engage both ways, either face-to-face, hybrid, you know, and even having live online sessions, as well as if you want them to do their own learning. So this is a good platform to use. Okay, and I shall hand over to Sumitra now to go through the features. Sumi?
All right, thank you. All right, I'll share my screen from my end. Okay, so I've answered some questions. Hopefully, if there's more questions, just put it in the chat and I will do my best to address them. So I'm just going to go back to my slides. Just give me a second. So I just want to quickly go through the plan again, if some of you are still not clear. I'm using the free plan at this point, but the only, like Farah was saying, the limitation, the storage is less. So you can only create a few of those Nearpod lessons, and after which you have to delete some if you want to create more. And you can only engage up to 40 students per session. But if you want to go for the gold and the platinum, then it goes up to 75 to 90 students, unless if you're going with the school and district, which is a customized plan, then you would have up to 150 to 250 students. Yeah, that's the only thing. And what the other thing is, you can't upload your Google Slides, only PowerPoint slides for the free session. But the best thing is you can still access, you can still access all the library sources and so forth, which is great. And if you are teaching in a primary or high school, there's amazing materials there for science and math and so forth, which I'm going to talk a little bit more in the next couple of slides. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so you can actually access it via subjects, via lessons. If you look on the top left, you can see lessons or videos and activities, and they're prepared lessons already. Yeah, so it's a very easy platform to use, and it took me less than a day to figure out how to create the Nearpod lesson, because there are amazing resources on the Nearpod website, and which gives you, you can even Google on YouTube, or just go on YouTube, and there's so many teachers have posted tutorials on this, and that's how I basically learned right from the beginning. Yeah. All right, so now I'm going to talk the next few slides. We're going to just show you some of the interactive and engaging examples that Nearpod features have, and how you can sort of engage with your kids or with your students in the classroom. Yeah. So these are the types of content activities. So there are two types. There's content, and then you have your activities. So the content is probably when you want to share information about the subject matter. So you can put it in terms of your slides. Yeah, it can be in the form of a slides. There's two ways. You have your slides and your classic slides. You have in terms of a video. It can be a web content. So when the students click on it, it takes them to a web page. It can be in the form of a Nearpod 3D. This is really fun. I've used it for my writing classes, a VR field trip, PDF viewer. So if you have a document that you want to upload, this is, I teach reading and writing before I joined Sunway University. I used to teach for high school kids, and I've used this, and it's great. So you put up like a reading comprehension, and then subsequently I give them some activities. Yeah. And this is quite interesting. This is the PHET PAT simulation. Not so great. I haven't used it in my classes, for my English classes, but you can use it more so for your science classes. Yeah. All right. So this is an example of a VR field trip. So you can pick a location, and students will be able to enter it and view it at a 360-degree view. Like I've said, I've used this for descriptive writing in my class before, and it's great. So students, so I'll give students maybe 5 or 10 minutes for them to view it, write down whatever they need to do, and then in the next slide, it's followed by an activity. So this is a content. This is not an activity yet. It's just a content. So you want to show them something. Yeah. All right. Next, we have, this is the Nearpod 3D. This is really, really cool. So again, they have limitations still. You can create your own one if you want to, but the Nearpod 3D works good for science subjects. I see a lot of, they've already created a few Nearpod 3, so you can access it and you can click on it and you choose what is suitable. I think there's also the pyramids. There are certain, and then students get to view it, you can explore it, or, when you show it in your classroom, students get to engage. So again, this is great for students to be in reach with their tactile, all right. And then, yeah, this is the PHET interactive simulation. Students get to interact, so they can move all these different charges around and see what happens to it. So yeah, you can reset it, you can remove the wall. There's a little bit more interaction again, and I really like this. Again, this is more suitable if I've seen for math and sciences. So I think Nearpod is still growing, and they've improved a lot over the years. When I first started using it, there was a little bit more limitations, and now they have more access to it, yeah, in terms of its subjects and the content and so forth. So again, it's such a wide platform, and I'm also still learning, yeah. And yeah, now that is a bit of content. Now let's talk about the activities. So these are the types of activities that I have used. I've actually used every one of them, and it's great, except for the flip grid. I don't use that a lot, but I've used the others quite. And my favorite is time to climb. So I'm going to show a couple of stuff just to give you an example. So this is a collaborate board. Great if you want to have a quick Q&A or a reflective sort of a session at the end. You want to see what are 2 takeaways that the students have gained from the workshop or the lecture, or if you want to ask a question. So this is the teacher's dashboard. So this is what the teacher will be able to see, as well as the student. And then you can actually the students' comments. Students can actually like each other's comments. You can even post pictures now. Back in the day, we couldn't do that. You can even share pictures and so forth. So this is great. And then this is fill in the blanks. This is also quite interesting. I've used this as well, to build vocabulary with my kids. Yeah, so this is another activity. We also have the Draw It, which some of you experienced at the beginning of the session. Now, back in the day, it was just a sheet, and then you should be able to draw it. But now you can actually upload images. So if you look at this, I've given 2 examples here. You see the one on the top, you can actually see, I think it's the body, I don't know, what do you call that? There's the digestive system, and then students, they would have to sort of match it according to whatever terms they had. So yeah, so you can do that, and they can draw this. So this is great. And if you look at the bottom here is like classroom expectations. You can even start it at the beginning of the semester when you are talking about classroom expectations. Students can draw. Yeah. So again, I think this is a great platform, and I've used it, and I've shared it so many times with my kids, even with my older kids at the university. They've actually enjoyed it. I've always asked them, like, do you guys like it? Do you think it's a little, a little too young for you guys? Because again, this platform is mostly used in high school or in primary education, not so much in higher education. Yeah. But it's great. I mean, try to explore. You don't always have to engage with it. You don't always have to use it, but I use it, not throughout my lesson, maybe for certain activities. So it gets students to escape from that little boredom they may experience while, when you're lecturing and so forth. Yeah. This is a matching activity. Again, so you have to come up. It's very easy to use. Like I said, it took me a day or 2 to actually figure out how to use it. I've watched a couple of videos, so they can match it according to the term and the definition. This is a quiz. Yeah. This is a poll. I mean, there are many platforms for polls. Now, like I said, I think Farah has mentioned this as well. When you use Zoom or whatever platform to have your live sessions. Then on top of that, you also have to provide extra links and different platform links for them to engage in polls and quizzes. One thing great about Nearpod, you can do your entire slide presentation, your lecture, as well as the activity, and it goes concurrently. So that is why I like it's just a one-stop center. Yeah. This is more of an open-ended question. I've used it for essay writing. I generally don't use it for long essays, but maybe just an introduction or a body paragraph. Yeah. And can students edit their board submission? Yes. If you've given a time limit and the time has not ended, they can go back and change whatever it is. And the teacher was able to see from their dashboard what they are writing. So you can click on their work, and then I would say, hey, Jason, I think your topic sentence is not clear. Perhaps you can reword it. So yes, you can give that. So that's why it's a live feedback. Yeah, it's very interactive in that sense. But once they have submitted, the time is out, they can't go back and rewrite it. So what I would do is I'll share my screen, or they will be able to see their work on Nearpod. So you can click and say share with everyone, and everyone is able to see everyone's work. And then I'll give, it's more of a verbal feedback than a written feedback. Yeah. Okay, now how do you launch the Nearpod? So all your presentations, sorry, let me just go back. Now, all presentations are launched from the Nearpod website again. So again, you still need your Zoom because they need to hear you if you're doing a live session. But if you're not doing a live session and if the student is going to do a student pace session, which means they go home and then they engage, then it's fine. Yeah. And again, it can be live or it can be student-based. So live is when this is what we're doing right now. This is a live session. So I've clicked on the live link and then I've shared that link with you. Or it can be a student-based. It means, students can go home and take their time to do whatever that they need to do. Yeah. So this is what I would view. So earlier on, some of you were asking, what is it that you view when we are doing the work? So this is what I would view. Yeah, so teachers can monitor as students work and see responses. Now, this is only, it happens across for all the other activities. So if some of my students were doing quiz, that's an A, B, C answer, there's a multiple choice, I'll be able to see if they're getting it right or wrong, because if it's right, it's green. If it's wrong, it's red. So I would say, Lisa, your answer number 3 is incorrect. Do you want to try again? So I will be able to do that from my end. Yeah, so you'll be able to see what they are doing. And you'll be able to see if they're not doing it. So if they're quiet and they're not doing anything, you can always say, I don't think you're doing your work. Do you want to, you can sort of engage in that manner. So, and the best part is reports are generated. Yeah, it's also for the free account. Yeah, so students' participation and their responses, and you can see whether they're logged in or not, because immediately their names will pop up. You can control the slides from your end. They can't engage with the slides, because if it's a live session, you are only able to do that. You can review the results as the students submit it. So as I was saying, when they're submitting it, you can give them feedback and ask them to make necessary changes. You can show and hide their names. Now I'm going to stop share here for a second, because I think Mint, you were asking me about how would it look like, how did are we able to capture whatever work that we have done. So I'm going to share my screen. I want to show you what I see from my end. So this is my Nearpod platform. So this is the session that I did with you all earlier on. So there's a live participation and there's a student pace. So if I go to my reports, I'm going to click on my reports. So this is the session that the activity that we just completed. I'm going to click on it. Now this is what I will see from my end. Yeah. Just hang on. Huh? Internet's a little slow. Okay. So I can see this is the number of the total participation in terms of percentage. I see the class average is about 76. Some of you were not able to complete it, which is fine. So I'll be able to see that. Now, I'm also able to see their work. So if you click on activity reports, I'm able to see all their work. So you can even, yeah, So you're able to see all of this. So it's actually great. Yeah. And another interesting thing, yeah, is if you go to your lessons, you can even download this as a PDF. So you can keep your lessons. Perhaps if you are having the free session, if you're using the free account and you can't have a lot of storage, right? You can't create a lot of Nearpod lessons. So what you can do is you can keep it and keep it in a folder. That's what I would do because I'm using the free account. Yeah. Must there be a time limit? Not exactly, Pauline. You don't have to have a time limit. It's up to you. So it's you can keep it forever open, or sometimes I put a time limit. Yeah. Does Nearpod only work on Zoom? Not exactly. Again, it's on a browser, so not exactly it's connected to your Zoom, unless if you want to. So yeah, so you don't have to only have Zoom and then only you can, as long as you have a Gmail account, then you can. How many lessons are we allowed to create? I would say it really depends on how many slides you're creating, how many activities for each lesson. I would say I've created up to about 6 or 7, and then it'll say there's no more storage. So there is enough space, I would say, to create that. Yeah. Okay, now I'm just going to go on to my slides. Okay, all right. So yeah, this is the report. I've showed you this is how it looks like, student participation, and it's great. Yeah, so it gives you a very detailed report. And this is great for, when you're doing formative assessment for the teacher, then you know which areas you need to focus on in the next lesson or so forth. All right, now we're going to move on to you creating an activity today. And hopefully you are able to do that. We do have about, another 15 minutes or so, or maybe 20 to 25 minutes. So before we go on to how to create the activity, I'm going to pass the session on to Farah, where she's going to teach you and she's going to guide you on how to create, how to sign up for Nearpod. Okay, so I'm going to pass it on to her. And if you have any other questions, put it in the chat and I will be able to answer you. Okay. You show how to create. I can do that, Susie, perhaps at the end when we have a bit more time. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pass it on to Farah and she will guide you. Okay, she will just quickly guide you, or we only have till 11:35. Okay, she will just quickly guide you on how to sign up for Nearpod. All right.
Okay. Give me a second now. Okay, so basically, I think everyone needs a Gmail to sign in to your to Nearpod, and just like how you did it just now. Okay, so you will see this pop-up come out. Students, teachers, administrators. And please choose teacher. Okay, because that's your role. So you will choose teacher when you sign in and do it with your Gmail. If you do not have a Gmail, then I'm not sure with your institution if you could use your Office 365 or with what other platforms that you may have, but Gmail would be the easiest actually. I think all of us have a Gmail account, yeah. And yeah, that's it. I think when you signed in just now, you also used Gmail. So I'll stop share and Sumi will do the activity with you. We actually have 10 minutes. Hopefully be sufficient to do the activity and some questions.
All right, thanks, Farah. Okay, I hope, does everyone are you all signing in? I'll give you a minute to sign in. It does not take long. Just put in your details and let me know in the chat once you have created a Nearpod account. Yeah. I'll give you a minute. I don't think we have much time, but let's. Okay. Oh, good. Pauline done. Yvonne done. Isn't it easy? It's easy, right? It's like really simple to do it. Yeah. Awesome.
We have 10 minutes.
Okay. So what I thought is just to engage with you guys a little bit so that you get to experience how Nearpod works. What you're going to do today is using your Nearpod accounts, you're going to create another Droid activity as a warmer for whatever subject that you are teaching or for your classroom. And I don't know if we will be able to have time to share sharing, but let's see. If you're done, please let me know. Then we'll quickly do a quick sharing session where you will share your screen on Zoom and then just let me show. So please don't have to get us to engage in that activity. All right. Now, how do you do this? Now, this is important and I want you to focus. So on your Nearpod, you create, you click on create. All right. And then click on activity. All right. Then you click on the Droid activity. I know there's many other activities because we don't have much time today and others might take a bit of time, but if you're able to do it in the next 5-10 minutes, go ahead. Yeah, knock yourself out. But let's click on the Droid activity. And then you would put in your instructions. Now there's a little sign here, if you can see here, this one, you just click on it and it'll go to the side. Yeah. It's just unnecessary for it to be there, but it's just showing you that there are many other resources on the library that you can use. Okay, so put in your instructions, whatever necessary instructions, keep it brief. And then if you want, there's a thing called add image, audio, or other media. It is optional. You don't have to use it. But if you click on it, you can add an image, you can add a video, you can add a PDF viewer, maybe it's something to support your Droid activity. Why not? You can, maybe for today's activity, you can leave it out. Yeah, if you want to save time, and maybe if you want maybe an image, so you can just Google it and you can share the picture and the picture would pop up here. Yeah. If you want to add timer, you can add timer. If you don't want to, again, it's optional. Now, please remember, once that's all done, you need to click save. Yeah. Yeah, then you save and exit. Okay. Oh, one more thing. You go back here. Can you see the middle part here? This one. So this is where you can add, like for me, I wanted you guys to draw on a blank emoji. So I just upload background image, or I clicked on here and it took me to Google. And then I found a picture that I want people to use it. You don't have to. You don't have to. If not, it'll just come out as a blank canvas, like a white canvas. And then, you know, students can draw. Yeah. All right. And then at the end of it, please save and exit. And once you're done, you'll be able to see it. So you can title your lesson as well, right on the top here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and you can add more content and activities. You can delete your slides if you're not happy with it and so forth. If you have created an activity and you are done, please let me know in the chat and I would just like to have a look at it. Okay. Okay. So whoever is done, please let me know in the chat. Any challenges you have, let me know in the chat. Oh, Pauline is done. Very good. Pauline will share her screen. Okay, Pauline, would you like to share your screen? Yeah. Oh, you don't laugh. Okay, so Pauline, whenever you're ready, please share your screen and let me just go through what activity that you have created. Awesome, Pauline. Thank you. Okay. Can you all see? I'm able to see. Ah, perfect.
Yes.
Awesome. And do you want to go through what activity? Do you want to click on it maybe? Yeah. You can preview at the bottom as well, yeah? Draw your favorite animal, so cute. That's really cute. Okay, do you want to explain how does that relate to your subject? We can't
Eh,
hear
this
you.
one saja lah. What related subject, draw your favorite animal.
I was thinking, how does that relate to academic writing?
Just to
Where's
try
the
it
cat?
out. Yeah, I need to draw a cat. Okay.
Yes, I'm waiting for the
Yeah.
cat.
That one students will draw.
Yeah, but this is great. It's simple. Look at the instructions. It's simple. Keep your instructions as simple as possible. And she's put up a picture. So some students might be grappling with something, and then, you know, it just could give them an idea. Thank you so much, Pauline. That's really good.
Okay.
Or anyone else who would like to share? Please let me know. With this Regina Maria Ambrose. Hope I'm saying it right. Do you like to share your screen?
Yes, you said
Right.
it right. Okay,
Yes.
sure.
Thank you so much, Regina.
We have 5 minutes more.
Yeah, so we still have a little bit more, maybe
Yeah.
2 minutes to share, and then we should be done. Are you sharing, Regina?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, awesome. Oh. I don't know if it's sharing. Yeah, I can't see anything for some reason. Can you all see anything, or is it me?
No,
I
cannot.
can't see.
Not
It's
sharing
fine.
yet.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I think-
Okay, now.
All right,
Yep.
awesome. So yeah, just click on
Yeah.
that. Click on preview. Can you click on preview? Right at the
Preview.
bottom. Yeah, just click on
Okay.
preview. I will be able to see that. Yeah. Okay. It takes a bit of time. Oh, draw your favorite food. How does that relate to your subject? Is there a subject?
Actually, I was actually thinking about food at this moment.
That's perfect. I think. Oh, that's good. Okay. All right. Perfect. But yes.
That was a
this.
good try. That was a
Yes.
good try.
So it was easy. Was it easy to use?
Yeah, it was. It
Right.
was.
Not too
Okay.
challenging
Thanks
or
a lot.
difficult. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much,
All right.
Regina.
Thank you.
All right. I don't think we have much time. We only have 3 minutes left. Do you all have any questions before we end? Anything that you would like to share? Can you stop sharing, Regina, if you don't mind? Thank you. Do you all have any questions? Hope I've answered. I think, Kenny, you asked something. You were writing something very long. In my Padlet, you can only create 3. Oh, okay. Is this allowed in Nearpod? Good to know about Padlet workaround. No further questions. Oh, okay. So before I end, there's a lot more I can do, but we don't have much time. But I just want to let you know there are great resources if you could just go to Nearpod and you click on learn or explore, there are already videos on how to create a Nearpod lesson, finding lessons and videos, launching a session, how to do post-session reports. Everything is there. So yeah, so please explore it. And that's what I did from the beginning. It's it's an easy platform, very fun. It's just, it just creates that break from that monotonous sort of classroom habits that some teachers, we tend to do that. We follow a certain plan, and then sometimes this breaks away. And there's so many other platforms. This is just one of the many platforms. Thank you so much, guys, for engaging with me and attending our session. I do hope you have learned a thing or two. Yes, thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this workshop. Thank
All
you
right.
for your support. Thanks.
Everyone. Take care, and I'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Wenjun, for helping us.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.